Good morning. And today we're going to check out one of Marathon's directors who is absolutely crashing out at the fact that people don't like Marathon. Who'd have thunk it? I mean, it's not like we haven't talked about this enough as it is. So we're going to talk about my favorite game, and that is Marathon once again. So grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? Hey, before we get started, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So hit that notification bell, hit the follow button, the subscribe button, all that good stuff. So if you want to come join us, chill out while we're just playing a video game Monday and Wednesday, go ahead and do so. And if you want to join the conversation on Friday when we talk about news like this, well, you got to do the same thing there too, and you can come join us then. I'll see you then. That's right, people just want to hate. Marathon voice director pushes back against online hate around Bungie's shooter. Says players can speak with your wallets instead of rooting for it to fail. Yeah, about that. I mean, have you looked at your numbers? I mean, guys, you said that the PC was where the bulk of your players were. Have you looked at your numbers lately? Have you looked at them? I have. It's abysmal. And I think players are fully capable of doing both, to be totally honest. They can sit there and they can tell you that they don't like your game and at the same time not pay for your game. It's almost like two things can be true at the same time. But no, Ellis over here decided to have some strong words to say about people. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with this right here. I understand Bungie made a game, Destiny 2, that people loved, and then they kind of were like, we're going to put that on hold, and we're going to work on Marathon. People got upset about it. Cool, don't play Marathon. That's fine. Speak with your wallet. That's fine. And people have. Like, I don't know what else to say. People have absolutely spoken with their wallet. This game did not fly off the shelves like they wanted to. It is barely, like it had to crawl to get, what was it, 2 million copies finally sold or something like that. And it took over a month to make that happen, while other games did that and then some in like 3 days. I mean, heck, what game was it? Oh yeah, Subnautica just sold like 2 million copies in 12 hours. Guys, let me tell you, people are absolutely voting with their wallet with this Marathon. But hey, you know, it's so strange. You've got a company, you've got Bungie, they've got a winning formula, they got a game, a great game with great lore, stuff that can still be expanded on, things that are unanswered, questions that are still there, for them to just say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this PvE experience on hold, vote all ourselves into this PvP game, and then scratch our asses wondering why nobody wants to play it, because this is a great game. It's got the quality, as they would tell me, you know, because Marathon has quality, right? It's got the quality to be the greatest of the great, whatever, you know? The problem is their audience are PvE players. And I get it, there are some of you who are PvP players, but the bulk majority of you are casual PvEs or hardcore PvEs. You're not really a PvP focused game. It never was. And Bungie, I'm sorry, you decided to cater to a group of people, and then you waved that around like it was some kind of banner flag. It's like, but it's for the hardcore snobs, of course. I'm sorry, the swats, right? They know what it is. We're full of quality over here. And your numbers are abysmal. We're talking into the 10K range here. And if you factor in the other platforms, and PC is doing the best out of those platforms, we can do what? About 30K, maybe less, playing Marathon? Yeah. Meanwhile, Destiny has seen a resurgence suddenly because, well, they've canceled Destiny so they can eventually cancel Marathon, because Marathon apparently is where it's at. But anyway, and he pushed back on people posting hate memes for hours, including comments calling Marathon Concord 2. Yes, we need it to go ahead and die to complete the Concordian trilogy. I'm sorry, it's gotta happen. He also called out claims that Bungie deserves to fail because of supposed woke leftist ideology. Yes, absolutely yes. Yes, you guys deserve every bit of failure that is currently upon you. All the layoffs that are about to hit, you deserve all of that. Just saying. Saying he does not understand where that angle is coming from. Really? Really? Okay. Then why are you online right now even talking about the criticism? If you have not been online this whole time to understand the discourse surrounding everything in Western gaming, there is no reason for you to now suddenly pop online just to pop off like this, because it's going to do nothing but hurt you in the long run. Critique the game? Critique my work? Totally acceptable. But there's people that go on Twitter and post memes. This is Concord 2. This is Concord 2. Why are you spending hours doing this? How do you hope something fails? It's really, really easy. So, in the wise, there was once a wise man. There we go. His name was Jeff Kaplan, and he said something along the lines of, shut up and don't listen to him.
I understand voicing your opinion, but like if a game comes out and you don't want to play it and you've never played it, shut the fuck up. No one cares. Like, we don't need to hear that you weren't into it. Like, what is with this? Oh my god, I'm so upset they decided to make this game that I have no interest in. Like,
now, granted, when he was speaking in that context, he was talking about people who don't play the game, right? But also, that spreads far beyond that. So when I talk about it, it's talking about, how Blizzard and them just never listen to the players. Like, you have legitimate community members, you have legitimate fans of your properties who are telling you things, and what do? You don't listen, because you've taken the Jeff Kaplan approach, which is terrible. See, once upon a time, there was this thing where places like Bungie and Blizzard and all these other companies, Bethesda and stuff, they went above and beyond. Like, they were not afraid to try something new. They were not afraid to go above and beyond. They were not afraid to defy expectations and go beyond what we expected. But then somebody somewhere came into the mix. I can't remember his name. Pretty sure he works at Bungie. Came in and said, you shouldn't do that. And as a result, your game, Destiny 2, has been on a steady decline ever since. And the same thing with most of the Western industry, because instead of striving to be better, instead of striving to knock it out of the park, see, his theory for why you should never strive to do better, why you should never knock it out of the park, why you should never defy expectations and instead, relinquish yourself to like this air of mediocrity or whatever, right? It's because, according to him, he says that then the customers expect you to do it again. And on one hand, he's right. We do expect you to hit that same level again, but also at the same time, we're not going to hold you to that level again. It was a good long while back in the day at this point, that we used to, if you didn't knock it out of the park, it wasn't a knock out of the park like this one was, but it was still a damn good game, right? It was still a banger. And now, because you've squandered all that goodwill for just making mediocre and poor just bad games altogether for the most part, right? We don't have that goodwill anymore where we would, because, once in a while you would go above and beyond. Once in a while you would knock it out of the park. You would give us that quality that we look for and we want and we occasionally will get. And since you no longer do that, we don't have any more leeway with you. And since you don't want to listen to the fans when they keep continuously telling you that's what they want you to actually do certain things and you refuse to because you know better, then yes, when there's nothing else for us to do at that point but to say, I hope you fail, because that is the only thing you will listen to at that point. You've already made it clear that you don't listen to the fans. So all they have left is to not open their wallets and to laugh at you every time you stumble until you figure it out that maybe you should have listened to them to begin with, and you still haven't gotten that far. You know how I know you haven't gotten that far? Because you're over here going, I don't understand why people want things to fail. It makes no sense. Why would you want people to fail? That makes no, that you're heartless. No, we gave you every inch, every mile, every centimeter for decades at this point, and you've squandered it. So get fucked. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.